Aloha, my friends, and gosh, so many blessings to you all on this eve of the full moon. Are you feeling the potency of this full moon activation? Why is this full moon specifically so powerful? Well, one reason is we have to think back to what happened 2 weeks ago at the time of the new moon. That was the seed. That was the new moon solar eclipse that was watched worldwide. Millions of people took off a day essentially and came together. A lot of people outside in nature watching the path of totality. And so tomorrow at 4:48 p.m. Pacific Standard Time here in California, we've got a full moon. And so the full moon always represents the full birth, where the new moon is the idea, the seed is planted. That's like conception. The full moon, the 2 weeks is like the labor, it's like the carrying of the intention. And then the full moon is the birth. Okay. And so what did you set intentions of at the new moon? What intentions did you set? That's what this full moon is going to start to reveal. Now, the intentions set at the new moon time, at the time of the solar eclipse, they have a much larger germination period. It's a 6-month period, typically. And so the first 2 weeks is just that first 2 week point of this entire 6-month period from this new moon solar eclipse to the completion, which will be the lunar full moon eclipse happening around September, October. But this is a great checkpoint. It's like, okay, you set the seed, that intention got planted. What is coming up now? What is the fruit on the vine? What is the fruit on the tree that is here to be tasted and touched and seen? It's sort of like the idea, the new moon, up in the imagination. And then the full moon is the physical manifestation of that which you intended or created at that new moon time. And so I can feel so much powerful energy as so many people set so many powerful intentions at that new moon time. I feel this awareness, this awakeness, and this powerful energy. And I wanted to dive into what are the stars doing? What are the planets doing as we go into this full moon? And if you'd like to join me, I will be leading day 2 of a 5-day challenge, diving deep into how to read your own astrological chart, 2, how to begin to heal and reveal our soul gifts through the chart, our potential blocks to expressing them, and then our millionaire and billionaire planet that we each have in our chart that will show us a really great pathway in which to begin to create and draw in value to reflect the gifts of our soul that we wish to bring through. And why do I bring this up? Well, let me share a chart with you and I'll share why at this time on the planet, these spiritual gifts are so highlighted and making money through sharing our spiritual gifts is so highlighted. Why it's finally time in our collective for those of us who are here on a divine spiritual mission to uplift and bring light to this earth deserve our worthy and, in fact, are most beneficially enhanced by receiving value in compensation for the gifts that we give so that we can create a new model for spiritual presence and beingness on our planet, abundance and spiritual nature, right? Abundance, prosperity, wealth, and spiritual intention so that we can create a more beautiful, bountiful earth together. And so why is this such a huge focus in the collective? If you want to learn more, I will be diving even deeper tomorrow night at 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. But let's check it out. For those of you who are busy or not able to join us at that time, it's also going to be my birthday. So I'm really excited, like a little mini birthday party. It's funny, I love sharing this work with the world. I love it so much that on my birthday, the thing I would most love doing is hosting an event to share astrological information, do energy clearing, and connect with all of you. So I'm so excited, so grateful for this opportunity. So what's going on energetically? Why do I keep talking about spiritual gifts and money? Why is that a thing? Well, not only do we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 things in Pisces right now, we currently have Chiron exactly conjunct Venus. Chiron is the wounded healer. It represents that place and space inside of us that is still as yet unhealed. In Pisces, the thing that could as yet be unhealed could relate to our spiritual gifts, our intuition, our spiritual nature. It could relate to the waters of our emotion, the waters of feeling. It could relate to our feminine energy of yin, that receptive, intuitive, feeling-based vibration. And it can relate to music. It can relate to dance. It can relate to expressing ourselves beyond words, expressing ourselves through the spirit of the soul. And it is directly conjunct Venus right now, 2 degrees away. And Venus is love, and Venus is beauty, and Venus is money. Money, honey, money, money, money. It is the planet of the billionaire, in fact. So wherever you have 32 degrees of Pisces in your chart could be a place where you're being divinely activated by wealth at this full moon. Okay, so join us tomorrow if you want to see where Venus is landing in your chart. Please send your birthday time and location if you want to join us live tomorrow night so I can create your chart and get it on up there. But for the rest of us, where even if we don't know where in our chart, what arena of life Venus in Pisces may be activating, it's in the middle between Chiron and the sun. Sun, illumination and light. Chiron, our wounds. So where do we have spiritual wounds around sharing our gifts with the world and making income? For how many thousands of years have healers struggled to, well, in the olden days, healers and spiritual teachers were fed and lodged and housed by their community. They were cared for. They were connected to the hub of the tribe and were valued and honored. And in this world, we no longer have the tight-knit community that we used to have. Now it's been very isolating with these nuclear family units, especially here in the US, where we live alone in these 4 to 5 or more groups of families, where we each individually and independently go out and earn income. So what if your gifts are not typical? What if you're a shaman or a healer or a lover or someone here who is a poet or a creator, right? And so in the past, that would have been our bards and our singers, right? And they were cared for by the community and they would share their gifts and be supported. And so this energy of Pisces can be expressed in many ways through being a psychic channel, through being an artist, through being a musician, the creative arts. Venus in Pisces, Venus is money. So where do we collectively have a wound around sharing our spiritual gifts and making money? Okay, so that is a huge thing coming up with this full moon tomorrow. It's going to be in about 1 to 2 degrees of Aries conjunct the moon or opposite the moon in Virgo. So Aries sun, Virgo moon. Lotus, why is it in not opposite signs? Well, I use an astrological system, as you can see here, that has unequal size constellations because the sun actually takes a different amount of time to travel through each one. So that is why sometimes at the full moon, we can have polarity happening that is not by sign. So in this case, Virgo and Aries are not opposing signs on the chart wheel, but by degree, they are exactly opposite, coming tomorrow at about 4:48 p.m. So energy that is activated, sun into fire. So again, we have so much water and now the sun and fire, we have this sort of hot tub environment. Jupiter and Uranus are still conjunct expansion, activation, innovation, ingenuity, lightning bolts of inspiration, forward movement, courage, as well as destiny point in Pisces, us choosing to tune into our spirit, choosing to tune into our intuition, choosing to take action from our source instead of from our have to, right? Allowing the flow of our intuitive guidance to come through as opposed to the past life karmic point in Virgo, letting go of the past, letting go of constriction, letting go of all the structure and all of the demands of our daily lives and getting into just intuitive flow state. How can we be guided? How can we allow ourselves to truly tap into our potential here and listen to the guidance that comes through? Okay, so this is just a little mini update leading into the full moon tomorrow. If you want to learn more about what the chart is going to look like and how it's going to be affecting each of you personally, joining me for a full moon birthday party update, energy update, clearing, you can find the links in my 5-day challenge group. And I'm just having so much fun. I'm so grateful for everyone there for day one. It was so beautiful. We went so deep. We did some powerful energy clearing. It was really, really spectacular and beautiful. I'm so grateful. I'm so happy. It's such a gift to get to be celebrating my birthday time with all of you, because as an astrologer, an intuitive, as a guide, I know that when it is our birthday, the sun is directly in the same place that it was at the time we were born. And the sun, of course, represents our soul, it represents our soul essence, our brightest light. And so our birthday time, be of earth time, is when we are aligning back to where we were at the moment of birth. And the moment of birth represents our map of our karma, our energy, our purpose that we came in with, we chose as a soul to embody and to be. And so I am excited. Come join us at the 5-day challenge. We're having a lot of fun. We're learning how to read astrology charts. We're tapping into soul and purpose and how to clear blocks around feeling safe to be in your spiritual gifts and to make the money in direct compensation for the value we give. Let it not be this or that anymore. Spirit or money, finances and wealth or spirituality. Let us bring them together with this full moon so that we can truly live in harmony with ourselves, with each other, be fully supported, and live the life of our dreams, live the life that we love, that we're here to embody and bring through to inspire and uplift others to do the same. So much love and gratitude to you all. I look forward to maybe seeing some new faces in the 5-day challenge group and doing day 2 tomorrow. Much love. Aloha.